Welcome to the next session of the Alan Bradley PLC series. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the program files and data files. So initially, let us see about the program file. So here you can see on your left side of the window, the program file is given there. So under the program file, you will get system 0, system 1 and LAD2. So initially, let us understand the meaning of all these three things. Basically, system 0 means what? The system 0 is for the manufacturer only. System 1 is nothing but the reserve file, and LAD2 is the user defined file, or we can see the main LAD window. Now, what about the creation of new program file? So as a beginner, in most of the cases, you don't ever aware about the creation of the new program files, means how to create new program file. For example, here you can see, here we are using this LAD2 for designing the ladder program or our own project, right? But along with the LAD2, we have so many windows in which we can able to design the program. For example, here you can see, if I am saying we have total 256 LAD in which we can design the program. So is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But for that, you just need to know how to create new program file. Here you can see, okay, so here you can see this horizontal line means what? This is the RAM, and this horizontal and this vertical line means what? Power rail, in which the power will flow continuously. Okay, now if you want to edit something near to the run, so it is also possible. Simply click here. The 0 0 0 0 means what? This is nothing but the run number. So this is our first run. So right click, and in which you will get the option edit title. Just click on the edit title and you can type here. Here I am typing the program, means how to create new program file, like this. How to create new program file. So along with that, you can provide the description for the same. For example, here I am writing total LAD files. How many total? 256 LADs are available, or we can write it down like this in the range form. The range that will be 0 to 255, right? Means total 256 program files we have. Along with that, you should know the use of all these rest of the program files. So I'm just giving the example of traffic system. As we know that in our city there are so many traffic systems. If you are trying to design the traffic control system in LAD2 of whole city, so that will create the complexity. Means if any fault occur in any of the traffic control system, so we cannot able to observe it properly, we cannot able to monitor it properly. So in order to avoid all this complexity, what we have the rest of the program files. Means after LAD2, we can able to create a new program file like this. Means if I'm saying the LAD2, what we can see, LAD2 is nothing but the main user file, and from LAD3 to LAD255, these are the subroutine files. So why we can say it's subroutine files? Because, for example, we used to design a 10 traffic control system in this Alan Bradley PLC. So what we require? We require 10 additional subroutine files in which we have to design the program for these 10 traffic control systems. But the control of this 10 traffic control system should be from, means will be from lat2 only. The reason is that without lat2 we cannot able to control, we cannot able to even start the program in the subroutine files. In the upcoming session I will cover this part in detail. Okay, so here if I want to create a new program file, so what I need to do, simply right click on the program file and here you will get the option new. Now here you will get the pop-up or new window of create a program file. So here the number will come automatically sequentially, right, the 3, and here the name of your program file. Here I'm providing the name for the that particular LAD3. If I'm using this for traffic control system, I'm just providing TCS number 1, and the description you can provide. The description means the name of that location and anything which you needs to add. So for example here I'm adding traffic control system for XYZ location, okay, any location, right, and just click on OK, and here that some attributes are given here. No need to change all these things at all. Just click on OK, and here you can see the new program file is created and whatever the description which you have provided, and if you want to read, so simply you can do it like this, traffic control system for XYZ location, right. Now similarly you can create the total 255, means the last program file that will be 255, right. Means here if you are putting the 255, click on enter. Similarly you will get the last number LAD as well. Okay, if you want to create LAD number 5, simply change the number, click on OK, right. And if you don't have any requirement of this created new program file, so simply you can delete it like this. Simply select it, right click and delete it. Yes to all. Now here if you are trying to delete the already exist files like lat2, you cannot able to delete it because the delete option is disabled here. The reason is that these 3 files are the type of system memory, means we cannot able to delete the system memory part. You can able to delete the files which are in the work memory only, always remember. Now the coming toward the data file. The data file is again also the most important part. So what is the meaning of data file? Basically the data file means what? This is the source of all address source. Okay, this is the address source of all available instructions. Right? So here I'm just changing the name data file. Okay. So total data files, here I'm typing total data files. Again here I'm seeing 256 total data files which are available in this software, but among that occupied data files are 0 to 8. This total 9 data files are occupied, and extendable data files from 9 to last 255. Means from 9 onward we can able to create a new data file, right? So how to create it? So before that let us understand the meaning of all these data files. So here you can see the output data file is here. Means for example if you are using 10 to 15 digital outputs, and if you want to provide the address to that particular output, so simply we need to use this output data files here. So these are the 16 output addresses which we can provide while designing the program. Similarly, the input data file is here. Means simply we can see source of all the given instructions or symbols. Binary is here, timer, counter, control, integer, and the float. Okay. So in the upcoming session, we are going to use all these data files in the program, right? So don't worry about that. Now, if you want to create a new data file, so how to create it and when we need to create a new data file. For example, I'm again giving you the example of traffic control system. For example, for one traffic control system, you require the three timers. Similarly, for the second also three, for the third number also three, and so on. Okay, and if you want to differentiate the list of timer and the list of data file for all these timers, so simply you can able to create new data file for each traffic control system. Okay, in terms of the timer. See here. Here you can see the data file of timer is here, or simply you can able to provide the number of timer. You can able to select the number of timer from this data file directly, because in this timer data file you will get total 256 timers. But if you just need to differentiate the list of three timers for all given data files, so in that case simply you can create a new data file like this. Here we have a data file of timer, but I'm going to create a new data file for timer again. So select, and here you can see binary, timer, counter. These are the different types of data file and which are listed here. And if anyone think about the creation of new data file and which is not available and which is not listed here, so that is not possible. So whatever the data file which are given here, we just need to select from there. So here I'm selecting the timer. I'm providing the name for the data file, new, for example, traffic control system 1. Okay, like this. The description you can provide as per requirement. Element means are the how many timers which you require for designing your traffic control system 3. Just click on OK. So likewise you can see the third number T9 means what this is the data file for traffic control system. Similarly, you can create the list of timer for traffic control system 2, 3 and so on. Right? So all these things are very important while designing the program. So this is all about this session, and in this session we are going to discuss about the ladder logic tool.